KNICKS Rehab.
KNICKS Rehab, y'all.
I got to give Mike Brown credit though. If y'all notice, he's starting to figure out Brunson and KAT on the floor together doesn't work. So now I see what he's doing, where he's making substitutions kind of early and letting them guys get their minutes and get on the floor and do what they got to do, and maybe down the stretch. Of course, in the clutch, you got to have them on the floor. So I kind of see the experiment Mike Brown is attempting, and maybe he did that against Atlanta because they just lost 5 or 6 in a row. They ain't shit. So you can try to, do that and see if it works. Mikal Bridges, man, he's like a 95 Honda with 200,000 miles on it. Ain't never going to break down. He's just the engine that keeps trucking along.
For us to be able to be on the same note, for those two guys to be on the same note tonight was huge. Karl-Anthony Towns being aggressive. Like I said, I love him when he's on the floor with Kolek. Kolek looks for him. Kolek features him. Kolek tries to put him in position for him to be the guy that goes to get the ball. And I love that. Now we got to find ways for Brunson and him to be able to balance that and feature each other. There was one play where Brunson threw the pocket pass and Karl wasn't even paying attention because he didn't expect it, right? Because he's expecting Brunson to go downhill and be aggressive and try to get a bucket. So I saw that they were trying to get that together.
That was the second half. You thought that was more KAT's fault? I thought KAT or Brunson threw it too wide.
Yeah, but I thought KAT was late, bro. Okay. I thought KAT was just late. I thought if KAT was aggressive and going downhill, looking for the same pocket pass that he gets from Kolek, then that's an easy. I'm back to the free throw line, or I could catch it, pull up for the baby right hand hook, whatever you wanted. He had a couple of options there, but I think because KAT's not thinking that, hey, JB's gonna look for me in this spot, he's gonna be aggressive. I'm a fade back and try to open the lane up a little bit. So they got to get that together. But I like the fact that they're figuring it out. As much as we talk about, hey, it doesn't look good, it looks clunky, they're not getting it together. At least they're attempting to get some type of rhythm going. And if we're doing that right now, that carries over again into April, May, and June.
Brunson down the stretch in the fourth quarter, he hits buckets that I'm just like, yo, I can't believe he made that. Like on some Jordan shit. Like I can't not front, like what? The step back and I can't believe it. But this is back-to-back games. I don't like what he's doing in crunch time. I know I'm nitpicking, but I don't like that turnover when he's trying to needle with the rock and he turned it over, damn near caused a transition basket. Against the Cavs, he was dribbling into that, I guess the Coffin's corner, you would call it, at half court and turn the ball over. That's how Donovan Mitchell ended up trying to throw a windmill and Tyler Kolek saved the game. But it was 2 plays against the Cavs. He has to start being careful with that one-on-one shit late in games. They're trying to set you up and throw a bad matchup at you and shade you a certain way because they know you're going one-on-one. And it ain't nothing wrong with pushing the ball up like he did when McCullough was on the floor, and he pushed it right to him. That's how McCullough went to the free throw line. That I was amazed about.
Ray.
Yeah.
Gotta trust your guys. Got to. When Kolek is in the game, he's the ball handler and his confidence is just high, Ray. You gotta trust him. Brunson should never be in those positions. You got to trust the Kolek. You just said it. He pushed the ball up to McCullough. You got to trust that. These guys want to come. We have nobody that I think goes out there and is fearful of playing. And the guys that are fearful and don't look comfortable, they ain't playing no more. Mike Brown has made a statement.
Mike Brown making the adjustments. I want to see how he adjusts this right here. I caught this on Twitter from KNICKS Analytics. KNICKS have a new offense and are averaging 292 passes per game, many more than they had in any season under Tibbs. Take a look at the passing loom. It's the left is, I'm not even saying that. The left is giver, right is receiver. Why would you put that like that? What's wrong with you, KNICKS Analytics? But
Lord have mercy.
This is the tweet that really caught my eye. Maybe the best two-way relationship right now is Mikal Bridges with Tyler Kolek. Kolek throws more passes to Bridges than anyone and receives more passes from Bridges than anyone else. This is the only Knicks duo both shooting over 50% off of each other's passes. So I found that interesting because I guess all season, all I've been thinking is Tyler Kolek, Mikal Bridges, Jordan Clarkson, and KAT. They're really the only willing passers to me. And I don't know if Mike Brown could build off of this, but maybe use this in a way to try to figure out this part that I really caught as well, which is something to monitor, is the relationship between Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. They've both been relatively inefficient off of each other's passes. So you see here 271 passes, 11 assists. When Karl-Anthony Towns passes to Jalen Brunson, it's 30 of 80% from the field. That's 37.5%. 422 from three-point range. That's 18%. Jalen Brunson to Karl-Anthony Towns passes are 259 passes, 28 assists. He's shooting 41% from the field and 28% from three. So those are the numbers backing up what we've been saying about those two guys not really looking like they fit. That to me is probably why I don't feel like how you feel, ALLBALL. That is the missing piece. If we ever get a go-to move, a go-to play, some sort of action and confidence between those two, I think that's when I don't even care about the defense anymore. That should hold itself together. That'll figure itself out. When your duo, who are signed up for that much money, did so because they're known for scoring, and they're not really scoring the way we know how you're supposed to be scoring, that's what's holding me back. Because in the crunch time, there shouldn't be a Brunson turnover. That shit should be a Karl-Anthony Towns or Jalen Brunson. Your turn, my turn. Let's go. Yo, you want to smoke him? Nah, I'm gonna smoke him. That's what I want to see. And we've yet to see it. And those are some numbers there that kind of back it up, Flea.
You're gonna have to build on it. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to figure out a way. I saw somebody in the comments say it the other day. We ain't no way we're gonna win a championship if our two best players don't get on the same page, especially on the offensive end. So if that's what the numbers say, that's a hard pill to swallow as Knicks fans, because now we got to understand that our two best players are currently not as efficient playing together as we want them to be. And so if, like OG just asked, are we championship contenders? There's a lot of things that we just need to clean up. I'm saying we're on the way there. We playing great basketball, 22-9, second in the Eastern Conference, right? When fully healthy, I would have to agree with OG. I think we're the best team in the East. Games is in front of us, though. We got to win. We got to go into these playoffs and with all good habits, especially on the defensive end. So, yeah, all that shit is cool. Let's talk in March, April, May, June, right? God willing, we playing in June. That's when it's going to matter. That type of shit, that's going to matter in June. What does that look like in June? Can they execute a two-man game down the stretch where nobody could guard it? You know that they're going to Brunson and KAT in a two-man game, and you can't do nothing about it. When we get there, that's when we'll be like, okay, Knicks can't nobody fuck with the Knicks.
Well, boy, you always reference the Pacers series, and last year Pacers series when Tom Thibodeau brought in Brunson to go rejoin KAT on the court. That's part of the reason why, and now we see those numbers.
Yeah, but you know, last season, we were 2 games away from the finals, and I think now having, to me, a better coach with a better coaching style, a new voice, and you know, we fixed some problems as far as scoring from the bench, and then now Mitchell Robinson, God willing, in the playoffs is 100% healthy. To me, those are things that's all positives. And I think that right there is what's gonna, please say, those are the steps.
Man, y'all know what this is.
KNICKS REHAB.
KNICKS REHAB, y'all.
ALLBALL TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.